I'm here with Bonesy from the Durham Roller Girls. Is that the team name?
Durham Region Roller Derby.
Durham Region Roller Derby, excuse me. So, first bout today here in Toronto. How did it feel?
It feels great to be back. I used to skate with Tord before, so this is my first time returning after a break.
What team did you skate?
I used to play for the Dolls.
For the Dolls, nice. They're doing well. You've been following this season?
Yeah, I've never left.
Sweet, awesome. So what made you make the jump to the Durham region then?
Actually, I founded the league. After I finished my therapy, I returned as a chick, and coming back after a year of not playing and like severely breaking my leg was a little intimidating against the chicks, and I took a little bit more time off, and then I thought it would be a great opportunity to start a league in my hometown and start at the bottom with everyone and build up my confidence, because it's a bit of a mind game.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your team then. Like, how are you guys doing? Is this your first game, or how many games?
We actually, this isn't actually a team. It's we started the forming of the league at the beginning of the year, and we've been training. We've had some girls that have broken some more legs, and we lost a lot of girls right before this game. And then at the beginning of summer we started training camp, so they've just finished their training camp. So now for the rest of the year we're going to be skating as a league, finding out who the jammers are, finding out who the good blockers are, splitting up in January into 2 equal teams, and then we're going to be starting our playing as the 2 teams.
That sounds like a really fun process. Awesome. So you played super hard tonight, we can see.
That was,
you're like
fantastic.
Totally stoked. Any highlights for you specifically from this game?
Just being able to play on the track again and know I can do it.
Sweet, look at the smile on her face. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome game tonight, and hope to see you back.
Oh, you'll see us back.
We're watching Slamwow dance it up at the entrance, the DDRD Divas game. I don't know that she knows that I'm actually filming her. Hey, Slam!
Hey to our TV fans, we have Hellbat with us from our most awesome rookie team, the Divas. Just fresh off the track from their #1 win against Durham Region Roller Derby Girls. Hellbat, tell us a little bit about your experience today.
Well, we really came through as a team. We were pretty nervous. It's all of our first games, and nervous was the N word that we weren't allowed to say. We were all pretty trembly out front, but when we got out there, we were such a team, and I'm so proud of everyone. I'm pretty emotional right now, not gonna lie.
So being on the rookie team, tell us a little bit about your experience coming into roller derby. Have you had any? Do you have any skate background? What is Hellbat behind the Hellbat?
Behind the Hellbat, I skated in Ottawa a little bit. I skated with the Ottawa Roller Derby, and then when I moved to Toronto, I started up with Tord, and I passed my WIFTA test and got on the Divas. So that's it so far.
Cool.
Lot to come.
You talked a little bit about the nervousness for the team coming into the game tonight. So your experience on the track, what's it like with all of the crowd watching you and everyone cheering for you? How did that feel?
It's indescribable, really. Like the crowd isn't even there. It's just your team, and you feel like your sisters. You feel like your family. You're not afraid of the other team. It's really a sisterhood. It's
nice. In terms of tonight's game, was there any one standout moment for you that you were just like, hells yeah, I did that?
I fell on my butt on the same spot twice, and I don't know if you want to get a shot of this.
Woo!
That's gonna be a nice one, eh?
That's good. Look at that.
That's gonna be great. So this is my crowning achievement here.
It's gonna color nicely.
It is.
I think it's gonna color nicely. We're gonna get some nice, probably yellow and purple in there.
I'm very pleased.
Awesome. Cool. So going forward then, in terms of the Divas, what's next for you guys?
I think we've got another couple of games lined up for this fall, and hopefully another couple of victories. And then in the winter, we're going to be looking at getting recruited by the other Tord teams, and we're really looking forward to that. We're going to work really hard. Sweet.
Awesome. Other than that, I guess we're good. Cool. Thanks so much, Hellbat, and congratulations. Go Divas! Woo! Hey, Tord fans, we've got another treat for you. We have another one of our Divas here tonight with us. We have Wolverina #111. That looks like a little scratch mark. Wolverina, how did you feel about tonight's game?
Oh, it was awesome. Like, for our first game, most of those girls out there tonight were playing their first game, and I loved it. I loved watching them sort of come together and find their pair and just kind of get into the groove, especially in the second half. I think they really pulled it together well and just played like a team, and awesome. So much fun out there.
Certainly, you are playing on the rookie team, but we know that you have copious amounts of derby background. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I was playing in New Zealand for Auckland Pirate City Rollers. My team there is called the Mascara Massacre, so woohoo to them tonight. They actually played tonight as well over there. So.
Shout out!
So yeah, I played three and a bit seasons over there with them, so this is like my 4th season. So
Awesome, cool. So how does it compare coming to Toronto in terms of a Canadian team versus training with a New Zealand team?
I mean, the game is always the same. It's the same kind of hype, and the girls are always very similar, but I have noticed a few little differences just in terms of the way trainings are geared and just slightly different focuses, but in general it's been very similar and comparable. The top girls stand out, and it's great.
Moving forward with the Divas, anything that you personally are working towards in terms of goals for this season leading up to draft?
Well, as I said, I've been focusing on the basics, and I still want to continue to do that, but once, I feel like they're sort of comfortable at that level, then we can kind of step it up and try a little bit different things in terms of strategy and things. So I'm hoping, we'll be able to set up another game with somebody else in September, maybe October again. So, because nothing prepares you more than game time. So.
Exactly, and we definitely would love to see more of the Divas out there because that was an awesome game tonight. In terms of the game tonight, was there anyone that stood out from the Durham region roller girls that sort of bugged you to no end in tonight's game?
Well, I think I can't remember her skate name, but number 4. I know she skated here before with Tori.
Jewel Kicker!
So yeah, she was a bit of a pain in my butt, but but I think considering her experience, I think our team did reasonably well to shut her down at the key moments. I think. That yes, she got by a few times, but I also think that they did really well to stop her when they needed to. So.
Yeah, and in terms of key moments for you, anything that sticks out in your mind from tonight's game that you're going to hang on to?
Woo! I think there was just so many times when I saw our jammer kind of struggling, and then it was just good to see the team kind of coming back and helping or opening up holes or taking the blocker out, and it's that whole thing, you put yourself on the line for your jammer, and I saw a lot of that, so it's kind of it's not a one-man game.
It's
and
definitely not.
They were totally helping each other out. I loved it.
Miss Bench Manager Aston Martini, also my fellow gore-gore roller girl, being a pain. Awesome, thanks Wolverina, you played an awesome game tonight. We look forward to seeing much more of you